Yeah, good evening. This is Anurag here. So, why exactly are we here today? I thought I will present my journey, my Nimla TA journey. See, most of you, I've been noticing that you are a part of the Nimla TA group, and it is very interesting and very encouraging to see this group doing. It's growing day by day, and there's so many of you are very enthusiastic about what you are doing. So I thought we'll have a webinar where I could share how I have come across this journey and where whatever I've managed to reach, wherever I managed to reach, what were my complications and what were my challenges which I faced, so that it helps you in a way to cut down the learning curve. Because it has not been a kind of a straight journey. There has been up and down. The journey has been topsy turvy at times, but then what I suggest is that you hear me out and then we can have a session. It is going to be a very personal kind of a talk. It's not a webinar on some product or something, and then we'll take it step by step. Okay. So I hope you're all okay with this. Can we start? Yes.
Yep.
Wonderful. So I mean, I would say that it was my journey basically started, say, around 4 years ago. So that was the time when I was kind of going through a lot of you know I was going through a lot of a part a time in life where I didn't know what to do, because I had my own business. I still have my own business. I wanted to do something very very new, and I've been into the stock market for the last 25 years. I had done my first technical analysis course when I was 25, and that is how I started. And of course, I came through a lot of, there were a lot of systems I came across. I devised a few systems when I was around 30, 32. But then things were not just working. They were just not working, because I was suffering losses, and there was no consistency in what I was doing. And there was a time then, in around 5, 6 years ago, when I lost some money, and then I stopped trading. I said I won't trade further. And it was only 4 years ago that one of my friend actually introduced me uh, to a GAN trader. I am very interested. I am very keen person about GAN. And I've done a lot of research on GAN. So then this person told me that, okay, fine, there's this GAN trader who's doing very very well, and you should actually join him. And that is how I came into Twitter, and that is how I came across Deshmukh sir. That is how Deshmukh sir actually came into my life. And those, if you remember those blue charts which are there, the attractive charts which he has, the various charts which are colorful, those colorful charts were the charts which actually attracted me. And then in 2016, this is precisely what I'm putting on the screen, is my first interaction with him, where he was speaking about some void of moon and some kind of stuff, and this was very appealing because astrology is something which fascinates me, and that is how I got in touch with him. And that is how our journey actually started. Uh, so it actually started with astrology, and then of course Deshmukh sir, step by step, he was guiding me as to what the rules of various Nimla TA, like what these are the rules of Nimla TA, this is how it starts. And in that process, I started coding the stuff, and he was very, very helpful in telling me how to go about it. And one to one, like there were times when we were awake till 2 o'clock at night, and he was guiding me with the various rules, and I was kind of coding them, getting it coded outside, also coding myself. And that is how it all started, And then, of course, the first template got ready, and as it happens, very enthusiastic that everything things are going fine, and I've kind of duplicated a system. But then there came a problem after that, that the system was in the templates were in place, but then I didn't know what to buy and what to sell. And he was a genius because he had so many years of experience behind him, and I just didn't know what to do. So then in the process, he actually guided us, and me and Krishna both, in fact, came into the picture. And then he guided us to develop, a personal screener. So this screener, which we are using in the ORB right now, is actually a personal screener which we develop for ourselves, And that is how the whole concept of, this ORB training and ORB Academy came in. And then, of course, in this process of the journey, I started moving around various cities. Whenever I was going for my personal job, I used to meet people in Delhi. So you can see this photograph, first photograph, if you see, there's Krishna right there. That is my first meeting with Krishna. And of course, Arunabh is also there. I think he's also there in this meeting. So we were lucky to meet him there. And then, of course, we had a couple of other meetings in Bangalore and Hyderabad. And then like-minded people started getting together. And that is how the whole team started getting formed. And that is where it started taking off, and that is when we said, okay, we'll share our screeners with the public. And Krishna went ahead with his screener, I went ahead with my screener, and then we made it public. And then in that process, what happened was, since the learning was so interesting, uh, you know, I actually came up with this whole process of designing this video course. And I tell you, this was actually an eye opener, because when the course was being designed, you were going through the concepts again and again, because when you teach something, you actually learn better. And then this whole course, the whole process of preparing this course actually changed my trading style, and I started trading very much how the way Nimlas used to, kind of the way he used to trade. And then slowly and slowly, I saw my trading improving. So I also started from a time when with Nimla TA, where I think many of you will be right now, when you're very excited and you see that, of course, the old losses are getting trimmed, and then we have got a kind of a timeline, where they're making more profits. But then there actually comes a time when you just don't know what to do, and which trade to take, which not to take, because so many trades are coming up in the screener, and how do you decide? So I also went through the same phase, and then of course I had you can see the setup which I use at times, where I have some five terminals, and I'm seeing 90 concurrent charts at one go. And then of course I have the alert system which actually indicates what to buy and what to sell. But somehow I found that this also didn't work for me, because it was very very confusing at times, and too exhaustive. It was a system which was too exhaustive when I get too many charts to look at, and the confusion prevails. Though I started making good profits, but then the confusion was always there. What to buy, what not to buy. And then finally, what I actually did was I trimmed it down. I trimmed it down to a very different kind of a setup, where I have a dedicated list of stocks. I have got a very dedicated list of stocks which I trade in now. And uh, I definitely use the screener. I use the screener for identifying my breakouts, but then it is with a very, very small list of stocks, and I'll be sharing that setup with you. Just give me 2 minutes, because my main computer actually has hung up, and I'll just load it there. Now, meanwhile, before I go there, uh, I would like to interact with you. I see very few of you actually have got your you've got your camera on. So it would be nice if you're on camera, so that I can see you, and then we can discuss one-to-one as to what your journey has been, and so far. Because it is a session which is not one-sided. I don't want to give you a lecture on things. I want to share, and I want to learn from you, because it's a joint thing. Because I'm on the same learning curve where you are. I mean, it's just that we are some steps up and down. So it will be very encouraging if some of you unmute yourself and also share about your journey, and then I will share my setup, and then we can discuss it further. Yes.
Yeah. So, sir, Anurag sir, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, Sumukh, tell me.
Yeah.
Nice name, Sumukh.
Thanks for that. Okay, so I'll always take the first opportunity. I always like to be that first mover. I'll take that advantage today as well while talking to you. My first vote of thanks and credit to Thiru, who is here as T Sai Sarvan.
Okay.
Okay. Me and Thiru, basically, we are working for an organization. I work for an organization. Thiru works for an organization. I am doing consulting there, and that's where me and Thiru started interacting. We found a common interest apart from our jobs. Stock market is a very keen interest, and my mom, she is into stock market. She is in BAC main building, if you are aware of. Okay. And that's where somewhere nearby Dishma sir's office is also there. So I connected with him on that topic. And as I said, Thiru was the person to introduce me to on this topic, because Thiru knows my technical background on the stock market and everything. So I used to be that punter picking kind of things, like this has to go down, this has to go up. So Thiru told me, Sumuk, I know you are very good about this, but I would recommend you to understand this particular thing. So on Thiru's suggestion, I immediately jumped into this discussion with Dishma sir. He allowed me and he said, okay, Sumuk, you can join the particular course. And that's how I started in April, maybe. Yeah, it was April when I learned about Nimbler TA. And yeah, and you are seeing me that I'm trying a lot of things here as well. With Nimbler TA, I'm applying my previous knowledge. I'm trying to come out with some more concepts, some more ideas and everything, which basically is my thought of process. And on every good thing, you can make something more better. So that's the whole idea of my understanding of technicalities in the stock market. Yeah, from the background, I have been a very keen person to go into stock market only. My whole interest was to get into stock market full time. But yeah, somehow because my mom is into stock market and she has seen those days of Harshad Mehta, Ketan Parekh and everything. She has seen the bad side of the market and she never allowed me to get into that. So she pushed me into she steadily pushed me into the market of technology. I'm doing that good, very good there as well. So yeah, that's how I didn't got into markets, but yeah, I'm into technology market. But now because I have gained a lot of capital and everything, I have that surplus money, everything. So what I'm looking at is like steadily moving into the stock markets. And yeah, eventually my thought is in, I'm already doing this from last around 15 to 16 years. Precisely my experience wise, I would be like, I'm doing this very thoroughly from more than 12 years now. But yeah, I started this with my college background itself. So when students were like studying and going out at cafeteria for fun and for everything, at that time I was investing into markets and I was making my pocket money double, triple that time. I paid some of my dues on those things. I bought my first apartment in Mumbai with that money. So yeah, that's my background about stock market, to be very precise.
Yeah, it's fun, Salma, to hear your experience, huh? Because we can see that in your work. Because when you talk in the group, we can see the confidence which you have when you talk. So definitely, there's a lot of backing which I can see. That's nice. You're lucky that your mom was there. Very good. Who else like to share? Anybody else, please? Raj, are you there? Arindam, কোথায় ভাই? কেমন আছো?
I'm also your student. I bought your Udemy course also a few months before. I took a course of candlestick analysis, now CCI analysis also. I started stock market in 2016 because I am going to retire another couple of years. So I wanted to do something, earning money and time pass. So I started learning stock market. As usual, I was attracted towards option. I made money, I lose money. Finally, last 1.5 years, I am profitable. I just do the credit spread for Nifty and Bank Nifty, and it is working, doing good. So then I understood actual money is from the directional trading. I also learned those GAN system, 1SD, everything, and then right now I'm focusing on CCI. So I wrote those small programs in Zerodha Strict so that I can get those alert, and based on the alert, I do the trading.
Wonderful, very nice. Very nice, very nice, Arindam. Yes, who else wants to come in? Please come.
Anurag sir, Thiru here.
Who is that?
Thiru. I am in the name of
Thiru, yes,
site,
Thiru. Yes, Thiru.
I logged in my son's laptop. So.
Yes.
My name is Thiru. Sumuk told me told about me. So
yes,
we work for the same organization. So I am into the stock market for about 20 years, but I am very conservative investor kind of a person, not a full-time trader. I take only after fundamental analysis only I get into any stock. But despite that, I do make mistakes. I am the one victim of Vakrangi and even Yes Bank also. I invested and lost and I covered the money also. But I'm more into positional trading, not doing much about the intraday. Do small trades and then go safely. I don't want to get into losses, so taking baby steps in the intraday.
Mhm. Very nice. Very nice. Yes.
But my yeah, my objective is to park anyhow. What we are earning money even in intraday, we would like to park money in some other investment grade stocks, like which I would like to park for 5 year or 10 year line, not like parking blindly in ITC, but there, there are good investment grade stocks after fundamental analysis. So I do
Yeah, I
follow
think that is
like
again
people like Vijay Malik and all.
that is again experience which is speaking, because that is the right path to growing your wealth. You earn in trading and then you invest
yeah.
that amount in trading. That is how you can actually multiply your wealth. That's very nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else wants to come in? Please share.
Hi, this is Jagdish from Bangalore.
Hi, Jagdish.
I logged in with my wife name Aruna. Okay. See, I'm basically a ELSI engineer. I work for a multinational company, but I got interest in stock market during 2006, and I could able to even hit the bottom during the 2008. I could buy even on this 2020 March 23rd. I could able to buy, but my problem was my psychology and discipline was not there. And I really suffered for that, and I felt that this is how it's not going to make anyway. So better, I mean, get into those modes. So now I am completely into the discipline and psychology of the stock market. I'm working on that. Yeah, I understand. I'm having a little bit of understanding of astrology and GAN system also. And later I took course with the Nimbler. It really opened my eyes to look into the charts in a different way. So now I have put my 6 months deadline for myself to, I mean, really get back to the right mode of the market psychology and start making some money. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Rajesh here from Mumbai.
Hi, Rajesh. How are you doing?
Good, good. How about you, sir?
We are good. Could you just lower your camera a little so we can see you?
Sure, sure, sure. Am I
Perfect.
clearly
Yes,
visible
yes,
now?
yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes, you
great.
are.
So I'm into the stock market since last at least 12 years, and I too accidentally bumped into the Nimbler on Twitter about 2.5, 3 years back, and I started following him, and that's how I got in touch with Anurag sir actually. And my initial days, he in fact handheld me for almost 3 months. I would like to acknowledge that time of my life and your life, which we have, you have been handholding me at that time, and it has helped me a lot. And it's been a good journey. I've been since the day till today, I've been following only those systems for my trades and for investments as well. Though I did make a big blunder in March. I was long, and suddenly the markets fell down, and I don't know what came over me. I did not use my stop losses as well. I was always thinking that it will go up again, so I I burnt a lot of money at that. But whatever said and done, I'm sure I'll recover it soon. There's no second thought to it. Uh, I've currently liquidated most of my equity holdings. Just one holding is left, and I'm about 40% in gold right now. So that has been a good sign. And I've been trading with at this point of time, waiting for some corrections to happen to re-enter. So this is my current status.
Yeah, Rajesh has been very consistent with trades, of course. I mean, he was one person who could hold to winners. And I still remember, because there was, I mean, he's saying I was hand-holding him because, but on the same time, I was also learning so much from him. If Rajesh remembers, there were a few times when he was holding some winners, I used to ask him, what CCI combinations are you using? You remember that, Rajesh?
Yes.
So there's a lot we can
course,
learn from each other. Each one of us.
Where we had that, the time frames of higher time frames we included, whether they are in the same alignment. The MAs are into alignment, EMAs.
See, many of you
and
here,
they're into the
many of you here actually have come after the candlestick course only. So before the candlestick course, we were still majorly into the CCIs, and most of us are using the CCIs for trading. But of course, the candlestick course has also made things much more simpler and easier for us. But then, of course, the CCI is still very interesting and very fascinating.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I have been fortunate to be in the first internship group also
Yes,
of Nimler sir for that CCI course.
Yes. Very good. Yes, Naveen, would you like to come in? Anybody?
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, Naveen.
Hello.
Yes, Naveen.
Myself Naveen sir from Bengaluru.
Yes.
My journey started last year September. So I was searching for some system, some holy grail. That was my mindset in last year. So I somehow found in Twitter Diasma sir. So what I did was I entirely gone through the past 2 years bit of Diasma sir.
Mm-hmm.
So that is where I found something interesting, and then I contacted Krishna sir, and then I installed Ami Broker, and then started my journey from January sir.
Very nice. Yes, Prashant.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Anurag sir.
Hi, Prashant. How are you?
Can you see me?
Yes, you're looking so bright.
I'm fine. लाल टमाटर.
नहीं बिल्कुल right लगते हैं.
अच्छा, I would like to introduce myself to the whole team. The candlestick course, and I am seeing his tweets and all the messages, and he's doing awesome work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
So I would like to share everybody my trading journey. I am into stock market since 2008. As an amateur, I joined with no knowledge, and the tips and all the things I gone through, like everybody had gone through, right? So it's been 12 years or more than 12 years to me. But now after meeting to Dishma sir, I am having some knowledge, perfect knowledge that how the market works. So I was not knowing how was the market working. It was good part that I haven't made any huge losses or I haven't got in any debt. But yes, I haven't earned also not till now. But now, from now onwards, I will be planning to earn a good amount on the positional and on the intraday basis, which I am making since 2 months. I'm able to make a consistency to have my profits in my pocket at the moment now.
Prashant sir.
Yeah.
Just one small suggestion. I have a rule which I have listed out. I'll send you a screenshot on that. And this I have again reiterated when I joined Dishma sir's candle class. The very simple thing to learn is keep your capital into 5 pockets.
Yeah.
Start only with one thing, only with that 20% of it. Example, 100 rupees. Start only with 20 rupees.
20.
Do not at all trade with that 21st rupee.
Exactly.
That's very simple thing, but very difficult to apply. I can still tell you, even today when I'm talking to you, sometimes I go out and over leverage that.
Yeah. That's a temptation, you know.
Yeah, because I see the trade coming in, the super trade coming in, like Siemens. That day I am talking to you about the 20% capital. I was leveraged 50% on that. But fortunately, that moved in my direction.
Yes,
if not, I would have got the loss. But that loss was again minimal. But yeah, that one thing, if you really want to make consistent profit, first start with that basic rule. Just apply 20%.
One fifth capital. And yes, the trading psychology and the psychology to which we are living in the live world, right? Both are, if I'm going to connect together, we're definitely going to learn something from the Nimler.
Yes.
Before that, my perspective for the market was different, right? I was in the options trading without any knowledge. I made some good money 2 or 3 times, and the 4th time my money all vanished. Then I came to know how the options work. Then Dishma sir told me, these are all the things to which you don't have to understand the in the money, out the money, or the gamma, theta, everything. He just told me, learn candlestick and you will be going to know how the things work. And बहुत बढ़िया बात है कि सब काम कर रहा था उस तरह से.
Yes.
I never thought ये ऐसे काम करता होगा कभी.
नहीं, लेकिन but the point which you are saying, right? Dishma sir ने जो बताया theta, gamma. That's what my exact question on the candlestick course as well. Sir, you are not applying theta, gamma, and during the expiry it is going to decay a lot. He said,
Yeah.
just apply this 38%, just apply this 20%, and then see the
time decay do works over there. I have experienced that in past months, after studying candlesticks and after merging all the things together. What I have squeezed out the things that don't trade on the expiry days, because us din to hona hi hona time decay. Nobody is having anything. So I have made some cappings to myself that if you are entering into options, if you are getting 20 or 30% single day, then you should exit on that.
Exactly.
Don't go for 50 or 80%. Only 20% is more than enough in the options by giving the brokerage as well.
So
wonderful, very nice.
We have recently seen that three consecutive ICs, right? Which I have been working upon.
Exactly.
I am working upon one more technique, which is end of the day closing and start of the day booking. Okay. So I've been trying that. I'll release that once I get successful again. I need some constructive critics on that as well. I'll bring that on the table. What I do is like I buy anything as an option. Okay, at the end of the day, because that has already accounted a lot of decay, because the smart money, they already account decay around 230 and they bring it back to the premium at around 330. Okay, so if you buy between 2:30 to 3 o'clock, that's the time you beat them. If you really want to beat the smart money, you have to be smarter than them. You don't need to have that more money than them, but you need to be smarter than them.
Very good.
Now I will share.
Very interesting. So,
now
like,
I will share.
Yes.
Sir, can I share my one strategy to which I have been using since a couple of months on the options?
Yeah,
maybe it could be sounding some immaturity, but I have learned from that. So, team, I would like to share that we are working on the reversals. Like today's low is lower than past 2 or 3 days. So what I have countered with the vision of on the graph, that I will be seeing those things as V, symbol V. We write V, and that is for the reversal on the buying side. That is how I have visualized all the things. And if the stock is in the sell, then I will see inverted V. That means you can see the वो पुराने घर होते थे ना अपने हट के झोपड़े वाले ऊपर से जो V बनाते हैं. So I have considered those things like that way. वो inverted V रहेगा इस तरह से. तो वहां से हमको देखना है कि ऊपर का ही ब्रेक नहीं हो रहा है, वो लो का लो ब्रेक कर रहा है for past 2 or 3 days. Right? On that basis, I have made some attempts to buy Britannia a couple of weeks back. I had bought the option call of the 3900 call, and at that time it was already trading around 3850 or 3900 only. And I hold it for 2 or 3 days, and I got a reversal in the spot price, and I made a huge amount in that, only from the one lot. Like that, I have traded on Havells, I traded on Britannia, and couple of more companies were there for in a couple of weeks back. And so I traded only in the options. On seeing this spot chart, no options chart. Spot के chart पे देख के मैंने options में trading की, वो भी in the money के जो बोलते हैं उसको, same price पे मैंने माल buy किया.
Very nice, very nice. In the group today, we also have some of the participants who have been here with Nimble TA for a long time. I would want them to also come forward and share their experience.
Sure.
So I think Raj is there. Raj, it would be nice if you can share something. Raj, are you there? Okay. We have Horn and Paul also here. Are you there?
No one's there.
No, they are there. Arunab, you are there. Arunab was the first person I met, in Delhi. Arunab Sethi. Yes, Arunab?
Yeah, hey, sir, what's up?
Yeah, all good, yeah. How are you doing?
Good. Good to see you again, sir.
Yeah, same here, man.
Yeah, I remember that day very vividly. I mean, Krishna, you, me, the discussion in McDonald's, I mean, it was really, really eye-opening.
Yes.
That time I was really new to Nimble TA, but then that was really, really eye-opening for me, like that day, especially. because I
Ah,
could see like the details and the intricacies of the entire system, and then that was extremely helpful for me that day. That day basically gave me the belief that there's some people, intelligent people, smart people that I've met, and it works. Like it
ah,
works for them. Let me see. They discover the entire system and whatnot.
yeah,
And
yes,
it's
yes,
been a great journey, like great journey. I was also fortunate enough to be part of Group One, MWTA Group One. Rajesh
yes,
sir, hey, what's
yes,
up?
yes, yes, yes.
So
Good.
uh,
So you are also a very keen developer of things, because I still remember some strategies which you come up with. So anything new which you have tried or tested?
yeah, a lot of things that I'm working on. I mean, I might not be using NimLRTA 100%. I mean, I know all the details and the intricacies of the system now. Yes,
Mhm.
of course, and I'm really grateful for that. But the main thing that NimLRTA really taught me was something that I really needed at the time, which was like to know what a system comprises of. Basically, the the minute things that a system really cannot like overlook. Basically, and some of the things that I'm carrying forward to something new, some of the things I'm keeping. But Nimlo TH charts are like a standard on one screen, like it's a standard. They're there. I mean,
True, very true.
that's not going anywhere. Like, so
Good.
that's something that I'm always going to be very grateful for. Yes.
Wonderful. Share this, please. Good, good, good. Good. So I think I'll just take forward and then we can discuss further. Now this is a typical journey which we start with, the typical Nimla TA template. And this is how I started gaining confidence, because when I was trading using this particular 5 minutes time frame, and the various breakouts and the various time zones which were there, the whole concept of this moon cycles and the whole concept of the opening range breakouts, and of course we had the reversals and the pullbacks which were there. So this is what strengthened the whole concept of taking directional calls. Of course, the system also initially when we were using it, this system did have problems with whipsaws, because on days when the market was sidewards, we were getting a lot of whipsaws, and that was one major concern, that we were making money at the same time. I will say I was making money. I'll talk about myself. I was making money, but I was also losing a lot of money. And at the end of the day, maybe at the end of the week or the month, it was kind of you know not that I was losing much, but then I wasn't making enough. So this is a time when actually I got back to Deshma sir again, saying that at least I've got a hold of what I should not be doing, but then whatever I am doing right now is not giving me the optimum result. It's not kind of generating the kind of revenues which I want to generate. And that is where he actually introduced me to the concept of simultaneously having trading with the use of the HTFs. So then what actually came in was, which is a system which I'm using right now, is that what I've done now is that you know uh, I've got a setup like this. Can you see the screen? Is the screen visible to all? Yes. Now what actually I've done is that you know I have this interesting study which says that there will be some stocks which will be which you will be compatible. Yeah, I mean there will be some stocks which it will not be compatible with. Okay, well, it's like a marriage. It's like like a marriage. Uh, the compatibility plays a very important role. And what I've seen in my own life is the stocks like there are various stocks. Now one stock will be Maruti. Now Maruti is one stock where I cannot make money. Come what may, you'll be using the same system, you'll be using the same parameters, you will be holding on to the money. I may not be able to make money. So I have this friend of mine, who is into astrology in a big way, and he kinds of guides me. He's also into the stocks, and then I actually asked him, I said that this is what is happening. And then he came up with this beautiful idea saying that it's all about compatibility. There will be a list of stocks with which you will be compatible, and there will be some which will not be compatible. And it has happened with many big traders in their lives also. So a lot of since I follow GAN, so I know about GAN, that course, Gann also used to make a lot of money. I mean, he was one person who made tons of money. But then there were certain stocks in which he never succeeded making money. I mean, he just could not succeed. The same system, the same planetary system he was using, the same squares he was using, but he could not hold on to the money in those stocks. So then what I actually did was, based on my trading style, based on my trading records for the last many, many years, and specifically for the last 4 or 5 years, I zeroed down on a few stocks. And, I came to a list of some 10 stocks, which I think I'm very comfortable. I can understand the patterns, and, you feel a kind of, one-to-one communication with them. And I just started focusing on that. So right now, if you see, basically this is my stock list which I trade in. Just this. I mean, basically I'll be using say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stocks, or maybe 2 more, 10. So these are the 10 stocks which I trade in, and I have 2 time frames always in front of me. So I will have a 1 hour time frame which is always in front of me. So if you see, this is the 1 hour time frame which is there. So this is always there in front of me, and this is basically the guideline, the kind of a guide which tells me where to buy and where to sell, and whether to initiate that particular sell or not, or buy or not, depending on how it's performing, the MI zones and all the stuff. And then, of course, once the trade is taken, then I come down to the 5 minutes chart, and then I decide where I should book the trade. Whether I should add my pullbacks and add more in the pullback, because what I've noticed is that most of these trades, when you take, what I'm noticing with my stocks here is that they are momentum trades, and a 1% gain, the moment you enter into 1% gain, which is quite easy in these stocks, you actually free your income. If you free your margins, those of you who are using ICICI Direct will know that, so kind of you are basically operating in no margin trade. So the same margin can be deployed again for pullbacks, and you kind of double your, using the same margin, you kind of double your income. So what I saw is that this works perfectly for me now, for the last maybe 9-10 months, 1 year. This is actually beautifully working for me. I've been able to make consistent profits. There are of course off days, but then overall, if I see, I'm actually making consistent money now, and a kind of discipline also comes in, because what I noticed is that when you have around 90 charts to choose from, there will be alert firing almost every day or every time with one particular chart, one particular stock, and there's this impulse of taking a trade when it is not there. So you are that very impulsive, and sometimes it just goes right. Sometimes it can terribly go wrong, and the whole aspect of no trade is also good trade goes to the gallows, actually, because you just don't follow that particular concept, which is a very important part of discipline. So there will be times when I will not be taking trades maybe for half a day. I will come in maybe at around 2 o'clock, 1:30 in the evening, and take a trade. So the whole system gives you that liberty. You can actually enter anytime you want, and you can the whole concept of losing a trade, or the fear of missing out is not there. So I thought I will share this system with you, because maybe it is helpful for him. It can be helpful for you. I do definitely trade with the same system. I have a trading room where we have a lot of traders together, and many of them actually we trade together using the same system, and it is definitely giving very good returns. So this was one particular aspect which I wanted to share with you. So maybe you can also think on those lines. Using the same Nimble TA concept with maybe limited stocks, and I think it works very well. So what do you think about this? What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Since March, I have been trading only in Nifty and Bank Nifty, only just 2 indexes, nothing else.
Yes.
And it is working well, because that is the number of charts which I feel I can comfortably watch in various time frames, and that is good enough for me.
Wonderful, very nice. Anybody else also has the same experience? What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. I particularly select myself on the weekly basis. Like I have seen the last week the Nifty and Bank Nifty had fallen, right? So rather than trading to any stocks next week, why don't we trade on Nifty and Bank Nifty only for the next week? Or if we get a chance for the 2 or 3 days, we can make good money from that.
Mhm.
In the case of reversals or the pullbacks,
Mhm.
So I have made myself to stick to some rules that next week I'll be working on Nifty and Bank Nifty only, no stocks,
Mhm. Mhm.
on this basis only.
Beautiful, very nice. There's a
I don't know how.
very interesting system actually, because I do come across many colleagues who are into trading, and they have this question of uh, how to choose your stock. So I have helped many, and I can actually, if you want, I can share that with you. There's a lot to do with compatibility. So I would definitely, of course, this is my personal experience. I mean, I would not say this is Deshma sir's words. Please take it with a pinch of salt, because this is my own personal experience with another group of people who actually think on similar lines. So what I found is that there's a very nice way in which you can actually yes, Bhokesh, even I've never made money in TCS. I have it on the chart, which is actually for some other people in trading room. Of course, the other day somebody complained about the same thing, that we're not making enough money in TCS. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so a very interesting way of finding out a compatibility of. Are you really interested to know this? Then I can share. I mean, otherwise we can just move forward. Do
Yes,
you?
of course,
Want
of
to
course.
to
Please
know?
go ahead, sir.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Very. It's not. It's very very interesting though. What you can actually do is uh, you know somehow there's something called a gut feeling. Okay, a compatibility means when you meet. I mean, it's like a person. When you meet with some people, you may not know that person, but you will feel very comfortable with them. And there'll be sometimes when you know somebody very well, but then you're still not comfortable after 10 years. Okay, so there is an issue about compatibility. Now, what I found out was there's a very interesting way which somebody taught me about compatibility and how to find out compatible stocks. So what this person told me was, you just do a simple thing. Every Friday, you just sit down with a few charts which you think are, shortlist some 20, 30 stocks, 40 stocks, whatever. And out of that, you make a list of 10 stocks, which you think by your, general memory that, okay, इसमें पैसा कमाया था, इसमें पैसा आया है जीवन में. And then every Friday, what you do is you make an Excel sheet and you just kind of, mark what do you think the stock is going to do next week. Okay, remove all the indicators, everything from the screen. Just see the chart and see what is your first gut feeling. Okay, and note it down on an Excel sheet. Do it for 4 consecutive weeks. Okay, you will be surprised to see few stocks will just follow. I mean, basically your line of thought. There'll be like 3 out of 4 you are getting it correct. 4 out of 4 you're getting it correct. And then what you do further is, once that happens in the next 4 weeks, to run it for the next 4 weeks. And I tell you, you'll come across a list of 4 or 5 stocks which actually are rhyming with you. You are able to kind of know what's happening. Possibly these are the stocks which will rhyme with you, and then you apply the entire Nimbler concept on it, apply the entire breakout concept on it, and it works beautifully. So that is my personal experience, and I can just talk about my experience, and it worked very beautifully for me, and it has actually worked very beautifully. So maybe you could give it a try. There's no harm trying that. Again, this is my own personal way of operating, but I know so many of you are there who actually like a lot of alerts to come in and then choose from them, and they are also doing very well. So that is also fine. The whole idea is to find your edge, what your edge is, and then work on that edge and go further to kind of develop that edge of yours, because your edge and my edge can be different, and we can both be correct and still earn. That is the beauty of the market, and that is the beauty of the whole concept of trading, because it's not that what I am using will fit you. Maybe you may something else will fit you, but then you have to find, you have to develop, you have to spend time to find that particular edge. You have to spend time to find that particular edge, and to find what is working for you. That is very very important. And all of you will have an edge. You know, you will be very good at some of you will be very good at reading the charts. One spot you can figure out. Some of you will be very good at fundamentals. You know, you are very good at fundamentals. Maybe you can just use that and, you know, use that fundamentals plus TA together. That is also beautiful. Some of you will be very good at options. Wonderful. I mean, the whole Nimblr TA works on anything and everything now. The whole, you know, the whole concept of options, Nimblrs are using options is very recent. I mean, many of us who have been with him for 4 or 5 years, we know that it is very recent. 1 year, I think 1 year, more or less than 1 year, that he is totally coming to options using the same Nimblr TA concept in options, and it's working beautifully with some tweaking, of course, which he has done. You know, so there's a lot of scope. Now, for example, I'll tell you what. Have a look at you know, this particular chart here. Now, this is a chart which I'm using for the, you know, 1 hour. And this is 1 hour time frame which I use for breakouts. Now, what I found out was that, you know, with a little inputs, if you can you see the right side of the screen, there are a lot of there's something written there. Can you note that there are gaps, high and low, open high, open low, and CCI. You know, can you see that? Is it like, can you see that? Yes. Is this chart visible to you? Yes, no, please.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Visible.
Now, you know, I have a dedicated screener which is running with this 10 stocks. I have a dedicated screener which just runs with this 10 stocks, you know, and it will just give me alerts. Like I will get alerts which are something like this, you know. I'll just share with you. Now, say what I've done is the same 10 stocks, you know, I created a small module where it will actually identify. Now, Sunmukh's one particular Sumukh's concept is about ICs, 2 consecutive ICs is actually included here, you know. So this is something which worked for me, that I found out that if I have two ICs which are running together in the early chart, it is a beautiful breakout trade, you know. It is a beautiful breakout trade. Or if I have a IC trade where I have got momentums, 2 momentums, you know, 2 momentum candles, one after the other, without an IC, I'll be very skeptical to take that trade. I will not take that trade suddenly, because there is a very strong you know, possibility of the trade reversing back and then coming back down, you know. So you can actually devise your own system. You know, you can devise your own system where you can you know, even if you're using AmiBroker, or you're using ChartLink, or you're using MetaTrader, you know, first of all, get that whole setup in place, and then start working on that setup and develop your own screener, own system. You know, you can develop your own system which actually refines your searches. You know, which refines your kind of you know, inputs. So that is one thing which I would suggest that you do. You know, it is very important, because it plays a very important role. What I use here is that, you know, I will use 4 or 5 basic parameters. If you see, I will check for gap ups. If there's a gap up, gap down, the stock should tell me it's a gap up, gap down. I will check for previous high low breaks. Okay, I will check whether the opening high, whether the opening is the opening high or the opening low, because that again signifies a beautiful trade. I will definitely check the CCI on the 30. I will definitely check the previous IDC, you know, whether the previous bar is, this is all on the one hour chart, whether the previous bar is an IDC or not, it's an indecision candle or not, you know, and what is the percentage? Is it a kind of a doji, or is it a kind of, you know, a very marginal kind of IDC? And then based on, I would also include, I mean, this, of course, I have added, what I have added is I have also included the NR check, narrow range 4 check-in, you know, the inside bar check-in. So a cumulative combination of this based totally on Nimblr TA can generate beautiful results. You know, so why I'm showcasing this is that each one of us have to take our own path. You know, you'll have to take your own edge, and then come up with a system where the backbone can be Nimblr TA, but then you can use a lot of filters on it. You can use a lot of concepts on it, and then you know, develop something which suits it. Because this whole system has taken 3 years, you know, 3 or 4 years for me to actually come here, and it is working beautifully for me. but then there's something else which can work for you, but you have to look for that edge. That edge has to be found out. Okay. Because see, my personal experience, and at times I also speak with Krishna, and we have the same experience that people come, 80% of the people who come into this come only for alerts. They only come for tips, and I tell you, it is useless. I mean, we just don't learn in the process, because there's something beautiful and something much more encouraging, much more profitable waiting for you than those alerts. But then the whole process is, we need alerts. We just need alerts. Give us this 5-10 trades. We use the screener to just generate the 10 trades, and then you're happy that okay, you've traded. Sometimes you make, sometimes you don't make. So the point is, use all the resources. Use the screener. Use your own codes with Nimblety as a backbone, and move forward. Because this system is so beautiful, it has got 40 years of experience behind itself. This whole concept has got 40 years of experience, which we don't need to reinvent the wheel, because it is already done for us. All that we can do is we can just build up on the system. And we have Sir, who's so encouraging, who's so, he's, anytime you have a question, query, he'll stay always there to help you. There's a beautiful team which is there, which can help us. So this is that I just wanted to share this with you, because I think it can cut down your learning curve, which is what I feel. It actually can really cut down the learning curve, and help you come up faster. And I think it is interesting. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? What do you think?
Anurag sir, one question on the previous screen which you shared.
Oh, you want me to go back to that?
Yeah. If you want to, if you can go back to the alert screen which you brought in.
Just a minute. Can you just get the stop this share? Not this one. Telegram alerts. Talking about this screen?
Yeah, this is the one. Yes. How do you get this from the system onto your Telegram?
Yeah. My code actually uses the Telegram API. Okay, so what happens is that these alerts are getting generated from MT4, and immediately when the alert is getting generated, it will get fired and it will come to this particular portal. So if you see the ORB alert site also, I usually post some free alerts every day. There will be 5 or 6 alerts in a day. I think 3 alerts in a day. So those are also basically auto alerts on using the same system. So it is very easy to do. It is just so simple to do. I mean, it is because you get these APIs which are there, and you just have to integrate the API, and it is so beautiful.
Okay.
So nice.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, these alerts are based on 1 hour time frame or 5 minutes, sir? No,
the alerts which you are seeing, which I just showed, they are based on 1 hour time frame. The alerts okay, which are on the ORB alert side, those are based on 5 minutes time frame.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So that is.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
Many people say that it is based on astrology and astronomy. So how can we use with the general knowledge on it?
Okay, so I will just open the chart for that. You have to go back to the chart, please. I'm actually having to use 2 computers because there's some issue with the See, Nimblety basically uses 3 concepts. Okay, so I think this is a very interesting question, because a little insight into this is very nice. It uses a concept of moon cycles. Okay, it uses a concept of worm, and it uses a concept of nodes, moonin nodes. You must have heard this Nimblety talk about these 3 things, right?
Yeah.
Now, what are these 3 things? Let me just explain. Very simply, let me explain this. What are the moon cycles? If you see the screen, you have got these blue boxes. Can you see this? So what happens is these are pre-decided moon cycles. So what you are doing is that when you're running the software, it is coming automatically because it's predefined. Now, what is this void of? What is this? The whole concept of moon cycles. That a particular planet at a particular time in a day is basically the moon is located in a particular sign in a particular day. Okay, and that particular sign is this particular time. How the moon is moving from one sign to the other sign. Okay, one nakshatra to the other nakshatra as it is. So what happens is the combination of these nakshatras, the combination of the planets during that particular time will change the equilibrium a little. Okay, so for example, say Now, for example, say this particular time here, we can see Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. Okay, can you see this? Venus, Mars, Jupiter here. Now, this combination will be very different from a combination of, say, Venus, Moon, Man, Rahu here. Okay, so we don't get into detail as to what they do and what it affects. What happens is that when the moon cycle is changing, there is a possibility of the trend getting a little unsettled. Okay, so what you can do is you can use this particular cycle also as a breakout system. So what Nimla sir many times suggests is that, you know, when the cycle is changing, you can use the first 3 bars in that particular cycle to decide another breakout or the trend of that particular cycle. So that means, you know, the way we are taking the 5 minutes, three 5 minutes bars initially to define a breakout system, you know, the first 3 bars defining the breakout range. Similarly, you can use the 3 bars inside a particular moon cycle also to define a particular range. And if the stock is moving above that range, then that you can be assured that the movement will be in the positive direction. If it is going down, then it's coming in the negative direction. So this is how it adds on. This cannot be an independent system on its own. It is basically an add-on, you know, where you kind of, you know, bring, it's a kind of an add-on where you use this in combination with other systems. So it gives you a kind of a, you know, backup. Another beautiful thing is that the
just
concept.
one question.
Yeah.
This is on the daily chart, right, sir? Because all this movement would be maximum in a day, right?
Yeah, it's in a day.
Okay.
In a day, there can be around 5 to 6 changes at the maximum. There could be 2 changes in the day. Okay, so that is how it is, you know. So it is better that there are lesser changes, then that's a directional day. Suppose if you've got 2 changes happening in a day, then it is a directional day. But if there are 3, 4 changes happening, then it's a whipsaw day. You will see that, you know, lots are up and down happening in that particular day. So you can actually go back and study, you know, 3, 4, 5 slots are coming in a day. That means it's up and down everywhere. And if it is 2 slots, then you will see that the day is almost directional. You know, it's going in one particular trend, or, you know, the trend is reversing and going in a particular trend. So those are days, beautiful days to trade. Now there is a second concept, which is the concept of moon in nodes. Basically, the south and the north, the Rahu and Ketu. The moon in the combination of Rahu and Ketu. Now this usually happens in 15 days. Okay, it is a 15-day cycle. So if you see this particular chart, you know, if you see that yellow line, can you see the bottom? There's a yellow bar. Yes. So this bar actually is indicating the nodes, the node time. Okay, this particular time to this particular time, there were moon in nodes. Now, if you really see to the last day, the maximum movement happened during that particular node of the moon. Have you seen that? It's actually happening that particular time. Can you see that? Yes. So the node, when the moon is in the node, it usually creates extreme movements. So whenever you have that alert of the moon in the node, you can be sure of stocks making very extreme movements that day. So if you get your direction right, you're going to make money. That is exactly what happened with Sumuk yesterday. Because the Siemens, the other stocks which you see, the kind of rally which happened was precisely because there was a one-sided movement in stocks, right? And it was an extreme movement in that particular stock. Similarly, if you see certain bank stocks yesterday, the way the fall happened yesterday, it is also because of the money nodes. So different stocks will give you different results. Now, that is again based on a different theories. We don't need to get into all that puzzle. Just use this as a concept. When you have this moon in nodes, you know that, okay, this is a day of good activity. Okay, this is a good up and down movement. So you can actually, if you place your bets properly, you're going to do well. Then there's another concept which is there. That is the concept of worms. You know, void of moon. Now, void of moon is a situation where the moon is changing one sign and coming to a different sign, and at that particular time when it's changing, there's a time limit, there's a particular duration when no planet exercises influence on it. That means the moon is without any influence of any other planet. Okay, so the moon is exercising its own power, own will that time, you know. That particular time is called the void of moon. When it is kind of changing the from one planet to the other. Okay, without any influence. Now this particular time which is there, this times usually what Nimla sir explained and what we have noticed after that is that they form the tops and the bottoms. You know, they form the tops and the bottoms. So if you have, if you are actually, if you, I don't know, I had posted, I think on Twitter, I posted a few charts on the nodes of the moon. I mean, how it, I'll just see whether I can do that now. I can show you something very interesting. Just a minute. Are you keen to see it? And I can actually show you something interesting about the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, we're very much interested to see
Wait,
that.
I'll
This
just
is unexplored actually.
yeah, this
We
is very
never
interesting.
got
It is
to
very
know.
fascinating.
Arun,
And somehow this
Anurag sir,
happens to be my favorite subject. So
Anurag sir, Nimblr also says about.
yes, please.
Yeah, Anurag sir, Nimblr also talks about. I mean, if you have some stocks which are made a short-term top, to exit those positions, especially on warm days.
Warm days, correct. I want to
Yeah.
show you that actually. Just a minute. I'll have to log in and. Because warm days usually define, I mean, it's a beautiful way of tops and locating the tops and bottoms, beautifully, you can you share this, please? Just a minute, huh? Just a second, please. Because our main computer where I got it, I don't have it working right now. So let's see if I can do it here for you. I'm trying to show you, how this particular worm actually creates a kind of ups and the tops and bottoms. It's very interesting. Just give me some time. In case you have some questions, but I mean, you have some. Yeah, I think somebody has raised a hand. Asus. Yes, you have a question. You can ask me, please.
Yeah, Anurag sir, it was just regarding the moon worm. So yeah, I just asked it.
I know. Yes. Just give me some time. Yeah. Yes. Arun, tell me.
Yeah, sir. I was just wondering, after this fall in Feb, when all the margins and everything changed, does the DTR sheet hold true, the values over there, or do you use like Fibonacci levels from the 30 minutes or the 1 hour?
No. I mean, the DTR values, the margins changing automatically. The DTR values will change on the corresponding margins. I think there's no change in that, and it's still working beautifully. What I've seen is that it is still working very nicely.
Yeah,
of
I'm
course.
having some hate message with the DTR sheet. That is why I was wondering.
Yes. So, of course, the Google sheet of DTR sheet, I'm not getting enough time to update. So I don't know whether you're talking about that. But then definitely the DTR margins are working beautifully. And but of course, last few months we have seen stocks exceeding the DTR. So you anyway have to get into the Fibonacci target calculations also. So
do you think like the 30-minute time frame is better for Fibonacci levels, or do you prefer daily targets on the Fibonacci?
No, in case I'll just talk about the intraday, and because the margins are based on intraday, and the intraday best things to use is the 5-minute chart. Okay, because the calculation of the targets which we are using based on margins is only for intraday, right? Yeah. And the best place to, I mean, you can use it for any calculation, because the targets are going to be same. It will not depend on what time frame you're using.
Yeah.
But then definitely the margins work very well, and it is a beautiful discovery by Sir. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry this whole thing is not loading now, but I will definitely post, because if you can explore some old tweets of mine, you'll find it there. Otherwise, I'll post it in the group again about the warm days. So what you will see is that it is so beautiful that during the warm days, once the warm day comes, the stock kind of changes track. It will kind of form a bottom, or it will kind of form a top, and then it will form some kind of top and bottoms. So it becomes a very good indication if you're doing positional trade. Those who are doing positional trade, it's a very nice time to kind of exit positions, or in the time of enter positions, whatever the scenario is that particular time. So you will always see, when Nimblr sir talks about in certain tweets that I'm going to exit positions, he will always mention, or if you find out, there'll be warm dates which are there, So on particular, and as soon as the worm is approaching, so there's a worm after 5 days or 6 days, he will decide that, okay, this particular day, depending on the movement, he'll exit few stocks which are already, where he's made profits or where he has actually got his desired profit, he'll exit them. So that is how it works. It's very beautiful. It is actually very beautiful. Okay, I have a question here that what are the advantages of using AmiBroker versus MT4? Well, I have not used AmiBroker, but there are people who vouch for it, So I think it's it's an equally good system. I have used MT4 because Nimla sir was using MT4, and when I came to him, I was also very new to MT4. So I adopted what he was using because it was very easy for me to kind of copy him and develop the indicators and whatever he was doing because he had already done it on MT4. So that is how I went into MT4. But then AmiBroker also is equally potent software, very versatile. I personally have never used it, so I cannot comment on that. I will not be the right person to comment on that. I think both have their own features and both have their own advantages. So you see whatever you're comfortable with, and you can use any one of them. So AmiBroker, we already have Krishna, who is a genius at that. So we already have help there. In case of MT4, I am also there, and there are many others who can help you. So you decide. I mean, it's basically both are equally good. Both are equally good. Yes. Okay. So okay, then I'll continue from where I stopped. I think we'll wind up now, and then if you have something else to share, maybe you can share. So now this is my present setup which I discussed. So I'll have a dedicated list of stocks. I will use candle analysis with candle shunting on the MTF because that gives me beautiful moves. I do have a dedicated screener, which is again I don't have 100 of stocks there. I have just 10 stocks, and I've actually put in the maximum filters on. So if there's a pullback, it'll tell me. If there's a OST trade, it'll tell me. So right from 9:15, I start getting trades. I start getting trades related to my stocks. So I know where to kind of look into and what to do. So that I use, and of course the timely alerts on Telegram do help me. And then, of course, another beautiful thing is the trading room. I have a trading room where we traders trade together using the same setup. We already have a trading. I mean, right now the Nimla group, which is there, is another kind of a trading room. So you should use maximum use of it. Make maximum use of it, where you share your ideas, punch in your trades there, and see how the trades are happening. And at the end of the day, do discuss what went wrong with your trade. So don't be very shy to discuss it, because that is the only place where you will get help from like-minded people who know the concept, and there's no guilt, and there's no nothing being ashamed of doing a wrong trade, because that is a kind of a learning curve for us. So always have that system of habit of sharing your trades with your team members, and then asking for inputs what went wrong, because in the process beautiful insights come into it. There'll be beautiful ways of looking at things which you don't have from before. And another thing which I would want to tell you is that stick to the system. Just stop window shopping, because there's so much of information on Twitter, there's so much of information on the net that we get very puzzled, and then we keep moving out from one system to the other system to the other system, and then we cannot kind of excel in any one of them. So from my experience, I would again say that I've come across the system. It has a 40 years of backing. I've tested and tried it. I've been deep into it, and I've seen it working. So stick to it at least for a year. Give yourself at least 1 year with the system. Okay, and only after you give 1 year to a particular system, you will actually see the merits. You will actually get fine-tuned with it, and you can make something out of it. Otherwise, it will again be, we have also seen that people come in and there are a lot of people who buy screeners from us. They will come in, they'll buy screeners, they'll use it for 3 months, and then they'll mess it up, and then they leave it, and then they go to something else. And then what they don't understand is that they didn't give enough time. They were so dependent on the screener itself. They were not disciplined, and then they were trading. And all those things which I mentioned, not discussing trades. And so stick to a system. I think that is the best way to go forward. There's no holy grail, as Deshmaster puts it very beautifully, that you are the holy grail. You are the person who will make the difference. So the charm is you, the magic is you, and you are the only person who can make the difference in your life using the setup. The setup won't do much, and if you're not tuned in, properly. Yeah, we have some more questions. Okay. I can't see the question. Okay, the question is, can you share your CCI setup? Which setup do you want to see? I mean, I did share the chart. The setup is the same which Deshmaster uses. Okay, and I don't use CCI in my hourly charts. I just use the hourly charts with candle shunting and MI zones, and of course candle strength. My CCI, of course, I use in the 5 minutes chart to see where I need to exit or where I need to take a pullback entry. So it's the same chart which Deshmaster uses, the same setting which Deshmaster uses. Do you think I need to show you? Then I can actually share. Yeah.
Can you please help me with a little more information on Meta MT4 or whatever? Do we download this free like AmiBroker? Is there a paid version?
No, see, MetaTrader is a totally free platform. It is a legally free platform which you can download from MetaTrader website. But then MetaTrader 4 is what we need, and the latest was in MetaTrader 5. So if you go to the WRB Academy site, and there's a particular download section there. I will let you know the place, and you can go to the site and download that MetaTrader 4 link from there. It is a fully legal software which is free, so you can use that. You will of course need a data feed. So data feed is available with vendors. They charge.
AmiFeed is charging some 450 rupees or something. AmiFeed, will that work for MetaTrader?
I think that is a AmiBroker dedicated feed. So you need a MetaTrader dedicated feed. So there's a company called finmass.in. So you can actually contact them. It comes around 450-500 rupees for all the commodities and everything.
Oh, that's very competitive.
Yes.
That's very competitive.
Yeah, that's very competitive. It's very competitive. See, basically, the first principle which I think as a serious trader you have to do is you have to have a proper trade setup. You know, that includes having a proper machine and having a proper data feed and dedicating time to the particular system. That is, I think, the first thing which we need to do, because otherwise, many times I also went through this phase, because I can share it from my experience that initially I didn't want to buy the data feed, so I went into TradingView, but it was good for the beginning to understand the concept, but then you cannot move beyond a point. Beyond a point it just doesn't help you. And then I was looking for where to get a free data feed and all this stuff, and then I realized it doesn't work. It's always nice to have a proper setup. So what I use right now is I use a cloud setup. I have a cloud setup which I use, and I think all of you are aware of the cloud setup. It is just like a computer which is kept somewhere else, and the whole MetaTrader is working on that computer all the time, 24/7. So as soon as the market starts in the morning, I will start getting alerts on my Telegram, on my mobile, and about the various trades or various filters which are getting triggered. So simultaneously, what I will do is, if I need to access, then I will access it through remote desktop, using my mobile or using my iPad or using my Mac, and then I just log into that cloud machine of mine and just see what is happening. It is not very expensive to also, I think it just costs around 1,000 rupees for the cloud machine, and another for 500 for the data feed. So at in around 1,500 rupees, you have the entire setup which is ready for you, and which you can use beautifully, and it actually is very effective and very nice to use. So maybe those who want, you can actually get into that, because once upon a time the clouds were very expensive, but then now we've got a few Indian companies who are doing it very cheap, very cheap. So it's something nice to invest in, kind of a seamless experience you have. Yeah.
If we use MT4 and can we get your help in getting the Nimbler TV, the Nimbler CA setup?
Yeah, actually, so the Nimbler setup actually is a licensed setup. Okay,
sure.
So you basically have to procure the licenses. Right now, of course, I am not issuing licenses, but then I intend to give it to a few of you if you want. We are actually coming up with a new version now. There's a lot of new features which will come in by the end of the month. It's all actually in the trial phase now. So maybe you could wait for that. And if you want it immediately, I could make some licenses available for you.
That will be really nice. It'll be nice to know what the costs are, please.
See, the costs and all are given on the ORB Academy site. Actually, I don't want to discuss any business here because this was not my intention. So
ORB,
you can
okay.
ORB.academy. So you can just go there and see, and then you can talk to me one-to-one later. All those who you want to discuss, you can do that. Okay, so I come to my final slide now. So what is the road to progress? How do you know that you're progressing? What I realized, this is again what I realized was happening. If you are not understanding the logic of your trade, you are still not on the boat. So whenever you take a trade, you should not take a trade because somebody told you to take a trade. Take a trade because you understand that particular trade. So if you don't understand it still, I think a little homework is required. So you are still not on the boat. So that is one thing which you need to work on. The second sign would be that your system is working for you is that your losses, the first thing which you do when you get into stock market is that you earn a lot of money, then you burn to twice that amount. Okay, many of us have had that experience. So when you're into a system, I think the one thing which will definitely happen is that your losses will get minimized. So if you're making X amount of loss earlier, maybe you're making half of that loss now using the system. So that is a very good sign that you're progressing. Yeah, so it's not that the system will give you profit from day one. That may not be possible because we have a lot of our own discipline, own mindset which comes into play, own habits which come into play. So this is one beautiful measure. If you're trading and taking a trade with a lot more confidence, you're not too worried about the outcome of the trade, then you're definitely walking the path. So that is another beautiful kind of milestone for you. That okay, now if you come to a state where you're trading with confidence, okay, you're not scared to take a trade because it loss ho jayega, then I think you're on track. Okay. Another sign I would say is that you're exiting trade with minimum losses, but you are holding on to the winners. Yeah, I mean, if you have developed that strength and that conviction that okay, I will hold on to the winners, and are able to do that once in a while and with increased frequency, I think you are doing well. That system is working for you. So you stick to the system and stick to the entire mindset of And of course, if you're able to sleep peacefully at night, that's the best system which you're using. Okay, so you should never give up that system. Yeah. Good. So that's about it. So stick to a system for 1 year at least. I think believe in the system of concepts. Then taking trading trips. This trip and that trip, and koi fayda nahi hai. It will not take you anywhere. You will not make money out of it. One fine day you'll make some money and then you lose, and I mean, basically after 1 year, 2 years, you find you're at the same place, or maybe worse than before. Intellectually. Spend some dedicated time every day to explore. So if you're studying Nimla TA, there's such a lot of resource. They're beautiful charts. Sit down every day. Some time in the day you should sit down and explore. Spend that time. Okay. Team up with like-minded people. You're already doing that. Many of you are doing that. You're discussing on the forums. You're discussing on the on the Telegram groups. Continue that. And be ready to make mistakes and learn from them. There's no harm in making mistakes, but then don't repeat them and learn from them. Paper trading doesn't help. Okay, I tell you, all this theoretical trades which you take on paper, virtual trades, it's not going to help you. You have to go into the waters. So use the system, get into the water. Use some money, real money, maybe very small amount of money, but then trade for real. Only then you can actually understand whether you are able to keep your emotions into control. You are able to kind of blend your emotions with the system. Only then you come to know. Again, don't go full steam with the money unless you master the system. Okay, I have a lot of money. I'm used to taking a lot of losses. Yahan bhi dekhenge kya hoga. No, that doesn't work. Okay, it's not very prudent to do that. Always you can seek help when you're confused and feeling helpless. There'll be times when you'll be very helpless. There are times when I am very helpless. There are times when I make losses also. I immediately go back to this, asking what went wrong. Where can I improve? And this is how we have improved over the last few years. Because that help has to be sought from people who know more. And there's no harm in seeking help. No factor, no age factor should be there. No intellectual factor should be there. I know it all. No, it should not come in the way. You just seek help if you need it, okay. And finally, believe in yourself. It's very, very important. You have to understand that if you're not carrying that vibration with you, you will not go far. If you have that self-doubt, that self-guilt always with you, carrying the self-guilt of past losses, I don't think you can go forward much. So have that trust in yourself and have this very strong belief that you are going to make money. You are here to make money, and you're going to make money, and everything will fall in place. Trust me, everything will just fall in place if you do that. Yeah. So I would like to sum up with this. I will take a few questions and a few sharings if you have. Yeah, we have some questions. Share alerts for Nifty only, though for whole day, like exit and all. See, basically, the screener which is there uses it has a list. So if you have just Nifty on that list, it will give you alerts only for Nifty. So you can define that, so you can always kind of define that. Okay. Do you trade commodities? I don't trade commodities at all. Warm time for India is same. It's been nothing different from Mumbai or this. Basically, it is based on the IST. The time of, it's just like the normal time. The duration. So it is same for the entire country. Yeah. Could you just show me a candle shunting chart? Naveen, I can definitely show you that, but I'm having some issues with that machine. It is something which you've seen with Deshma sir again and again. The same chart which is there with Deshma sir. Of course, I don't have I'm preparing a indicator where the shunting can be marked with the IMI zones. That is a independent indicator which we're planning now, which actually working on just on the candle analysis. So I think I expect it to be ready by the end of the month, and once I have it ready, I'll share with you. Otherwise, it's the same system, Naveen, which sir has been showing, and it is being done manually by me, and I find it very interesting to do it manually. What else? Double IC candle trade you mentioned in the early. Okay, Durga. Again, I don't know. I have to share. Is it working? Share this. Okay, I'll just try to share it. Let me see if I can manage. Okay, good. This has also come. The worm has also come. Now have a look at the worm first. Those who wanted to see the worm thing. Okay. Now can you see this? Can you see these two lines, green line and the red line? And you can see. Can you see those yellow stars? Yes. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now see, these yellow stars are the days of worms. Okay, these are days which are predefined, worm dates. Okay, can you see the worm days? Yes. Now see how beautifully the worm days are defining the tops and the bottoms. Last month alone, you can see. See, there's a candle here. It is almost the bottom here, and then we had some movement upwards. Then there was another worm which happened here, this particular place, this candle here, and then this became the bottom. Then there was another worm which happened here, this red candle on the top, and this became the top for some time, for a week. Then again, you have another worm which happened here, this small doji here, and then this became a bottom. Then of course you had this particular worm candle here. The low was not broken, and again now you have this last worm candle. If you see this red candle here, this was the top which was made, and after that it is Bank Nifty has just fallen. Can you see this?
Nuraj sir, can you point?
You could not, or the cursor. Okay, see the cursor. Can you see my cursor now? Is my cursor moving?
Nice, sir. Yeah.
It's moving?
Yeah.
Okay, now see this particular candle here. Can you see this yellow candle here?
Yeah.
Yellow star. See, this was a bottom which got made. This is a warm day. This was the bottom which got made, and the stock moved upwards after that for a week. Can you see this?
Yes.
Then again, it came to the next warm day. This is the next warm day. Can you see this next warm day?
Yeah.
And it is almost the bottom. Can you see the bottom?
Yep.
Then again, you go to the next warm day. This is the next warm day. See the top being made here?
Yeah, the top.
Then again, the next warm day is here. The bottom is being made here. Then again, the next warm day is here. Now this warm day, the low never got broken. So this was basically the low for this particular day. Then of course it came down. Now there's a possibility that during these particular days there was a warm day. What I'm displaying right now is warm days which are based on I think 50%. That means at least 50% of the day was warm. Okay, here.
Okay.
If I just take 10% of the day, if there was a warm for only 10% of the trading time, then of course the figures will change. And maybe this also there will be, you'll find that there's a warm day somewhere here also. Okay. Similarly, you find here there's another warm date. Can you see here warm date here? This particular
Yes,
candle, and this is almost the top for the present cycle which you're having. It has not crossed till now. So this is how beautifully the warm works. You know, when you display it on the chart, you see the real facet of it. You know. So this gives us a very good understanding. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks, sir.
Question on the
yes.
The moon transition on daily basis. So does
Come
that
again.
mean
Come
that
again,
warm
please.
is specifically for a few stars only?
I didn't get your question. Please again.
The question is the transition of moon happens on daily basis from one star to another star almost.
Correct.
So the wide of moon is applicable only for
no. Wide of moon is only when moon is moving from one sign to the other sign, and it is at the last part of that particular sign transiting to the new sign.
Okay.
That particular time when it is doing that, there is no other aspect of any other planet on it.
Okay.
That means it is a free animal that time, you know, and that is where it can actually move up and down without any influence. Otherwise, moon gets influenced by other planets.
Okay. Yeah.
That is how it is. Okay, now the next question which you had was about seeing the two ICs, right? You had some questions about two ICs. So let me see whether I can show you something on that. Yeah. Now see if you can see this particular chart. If you can, just a second. Can you see my mouse? I think my mouse is visible. Yeah. Now see, I see this particular chart on 12th of August. Okay, this is Bajaj Finance on 12th of August. Okay. Now see, there are a series of ICs here. Can you see that there are a series of ICs here? There's a IC here which is also the zigzag high, and then of course that after that there's another IC here. Now when I get these two consecutive ICs, I am very inclined to take a trade in the direction of the third IC, third candle. It can be an IC, it cannot be an IC. But when I get two confirmation of an IC, and if a third candle actually breaks the immediate IC candle, I'm very inclined to take my first part of trade there. I'm very inclined. I would jump into the trade immediately. If other things are all okay, I will jump into the trade. If my CCI is supporting me, if my so I have a bias here. I've got something like a bias here, which give me points. It gives me like now this particular point right now. It says Bajaj Finance, as I said, it is a 3-point sell, based on the last candle. Now this is of course the last candle. It always gives you based on the last candle. So when such a thing happens, generally if the CCI is around 100 and all, you will get a sell bias of around 5 and 6. So I'm very sure that all my requirements are getting met, and then I will immediately take my first trade there. Then if there's another IC being formed here and the next candle is falling, it follows up further down below this IC, I will take my second part of trade here. Because by that time what happens is usually a part of my money is free, because the stock has already moved a bit. So I get a free margin. So I will again invest that free margin to buying more, selling more stock, at a particular IC. So this was a very beautiful trade that day, Bajaj Finance. It was just going down. And then of course, it was a trending day for that particular stock, and the ICs were confirming one after the other. The advantage here is that, when you have IC in place, you are sure that the price, even if it works against you, it will for some time stop at that particular IC top, because that IC top will work as a resistance, So it's always nice to take a trade when such a condition happens. Okay.
That's on 1 hour time frame.
This is 1 hour, yeah, this is 1 hour. I am using 1 hour because it works beautifully for me. It works very beautifully.
Okay,
For example, here, now this particular chart here, this was an IC which was here, which was formed here. Okay, now, of course, I missed this trade because I had taken a short trade with my trading room members in Axis that day at 444. And somehow our stop got picked up by 50 paise. And then, of course, the stock actually made 427 that day. So we couldn't capitalize on this, but we were into this trade on the first part itself. But in this particular situation, when this particular IC gets broken, I am into the trade if other indicators like the CCI and other indicators are for me. So this trade would have got triggered here, you know, it's very beautifully triggered here. So you will find, you know, similar trade in IndusInd also. I had something similar. We had traded in IndusInd also. RBL was one very good stock that we traded and we made money. We made good money in RBL you know, the last week. 2 trades we did in good money. We made in RBL. The trade was taken here, this particular place. So we made good, we made good money, you know.
Sir, this is Durga. I have a question there. So, hello, are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
so the
question, what
when so the IC need to be broken with the strength candle to
not
enter into
necessary.
that.
No, not necessary, because you know, if I have an IC which is there, I have 2 consecutive ICs. The third IC, if it breaks in the direction of that consecutive IC, I am quite confident about the trade. I will take that risk, provided other factors like the, you know, the low is broken, or maybe the gap, you know, if there's a gap down or gap up, whatever, that also plays a role. So I will see the other you know, other parameters which I have in the right, and then I will take an informed decision. Not that I will just jump into the trade if it is not in the direction of my, you know, other things, and I may not go for it. But then when other things are falling in place and more of the trend, I know the trend is established, I will jump into it immediately. I will not wait for a strength candle to come in.
Okay.
Because it is a 1 hour time frame, no? Because that strength candle to get formed, it takes 1 hour. Yeah. So by the time the trade is almost done and you've already booked your profit also at times.
Yeah. So basically, the third candle will decide the direction. So the third candle is forming higher, you will go long. If it is falling, it is short.
Provided the CCI is also in trending, is in trend, the other parameters are there. Maybe the previous high is taken off. See, previous high taking off is also a very important factor, which is very beautiful, you know, for a confident trade, or a previous low broken. So the previous day high and the previous day low broken, if they are broken, or a previous zigzag high or a previous zigzag low is also broken, that is a beautiful trade for you. Okay, so if other parameters are matching, then you can take it as a very strong trade. Similarly, another concept is, you know, you have this concept of open high and open low. That means the first tick which is happening has become the highest for that particular day, or the first tick which is happening has become the lowest for that particular day. That means that particular stock is in a trending direction. So if you have a trending trade in that particular direction, you can jump into it. So these are few things which you can merge together, and these are all the Nimla concepts which are there, you know, which are there, which you can take. You know, you can merge and mix and take them together. Yeah. Okay, so we have some more questions. I am new to the market. I've been hopping systems and trying to learn from various means, books, YouTube, etc. I'm very new. Most of the discussion based on 5-minute charts, and I'm still confused how to understand the system properly, as I can track the market you can't track the market every 5 minutes. Yeah, see, if you have to really decide whether what kind of trader you want to be, because if you don't have a time to track intraday trades, then you better don't do it, because then I think you can go and think about positional trades or maybe swing trades, you know, which run over a period of, you know, a week or so. But then it all purely depends on your preferences. But if you have decided to do intraday trade, then you have to provide time for that, because that's a requirement. That's a necessity. You will have to also spend some screen time, because you will have to spend some time there, you know. So there will be a mismatch otherwise, Aman. So you have to really work it out, you know, what your priorities are. And if your trading style is not suiting your timetable, then you have to choose the right trading style. So maybe you can get into investment, or you can get into swing trades which last over, you know, from CCI 100 to CCI 100. Those are swing trades, minus 100 to plus 100. So maybe you can go for those trades, right? So the same concept can be used there, but you have to do the study based on those trades. Yeah. As far as the system is concerned, there's no harm in learning the system, because the system is all about strength candles, all about showing you various trends and how to calculate targets. It's always nice to learn the system, because the same system can be used on various time frames and various, you know, you can use it for various maybe swing trades, or maybe positional trades also. So stick to the system, learn the system, then decide on what kind of trader you want to be. Yeah. Okay. I hope I've answered your question, Aman. Do positional trades, use CCA 30. Yeah, that is what Rajesh beautifully does, and Rajesh is very good at that. Positional trades, he does it beautifully. So if you need really help, if you need help with positional trades and CCI, marking on how he does it, you can talk one-to-one with Rajesh. He's going to help you, because he's kind of a genius at that now. Yeah, very good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so anything else you want to ask?
Sir, VOM is on 18th, right, sir? On full day.
Yes, I don't know now, because it will be there on the Google Calendar. If I have shared the Google Calendar, if you can just go to the Google Calendar and you can find it there. There's a Google Calendar which is shared, which is all the warm dates and all the moon transit dates, which is available. You can add it to your calendar and it will give you alerts.
Where can I get that link, sir?
Okay, I'll share the link with you. Okay, I'll share it on the group.
Yeah, please, sir.
Okay. Yeah, there's another question Mithun wants to ask. After long years of screen time with Nimble setup, has it resulted in mechanical trading? I would like to see if machine can punch the orders, or amount of discussion is always needed. I will tell you what has happened with me, Mithun. A lot of screen time has helped me in spotting trades very fast. Okay, like initially I used to take a lot of time to decide what is happening. Now when I see the chart, it is kind of immediately, I don't take much time to, even if I don't have indicators on the chart, I can still take a decision based on the candles, based on the structure of the chart. So that is what the screen time has given me. Now the second question is about automated trading. Again, I mentioned today in one of the groups that I'm not a big fan of automated trading because of various factors. First factor being that it is based on a lot of data, accurate data, which is still not available as the direct integration is not there between MT4 and the trading platform. Second, I believe is that to a very good extent, our markets are manipulated also. So the stop losses get hunted and the markets are manipulated because the volumes are not so high that it cannot be manipulated. So in that case, a lot of triggers will happen in case of automated trade. See, if you are trading Forex and you are trading in the Forex of, international markets, it is very difficult to kind of manipulate the market because of the volumes. But in case of India, it is possible, So automated trading, I would not say is a very good idea. Definitely, I'm keeping the options open. I'm also keeping the option of integrating it open also, but then it will definitely, it has to pass few tests, and the infrastructure also has to be available to us. Yeah, so that is how it is. Huh?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I just actually have in this regard, I had the question like, if I give myself a screen time of 5 years from now, so without seeing a candlestick, could I still actually bring it down to the data itself? Like,
I didn't get your question. Can you come again?
If myself I give this screen time for 5 years plus something, and eventually the screen itself is a data being plotted. So I can actually put it, give the same data to the machine, which could actually interpret as myself. But however mechanical the trades which I'm willing to take, looking into the screen, same thing the machine can punch in. That's what I was.
Yes, that can happen, because that is also the plan for us in the future.
Yeah. But then, I needed to scan the graph. I can actually pass the same data which is getting plotted.
Yes.
And that
you can see it. Basically, it's just about if the concept is clear, the trading rules well, and if the concept is working for you, automating it's very easy, right? Because just data filtering and automating, right? So it is very simple to do. What I'm trying to say is maybe this is not the right time. Yeah, but then things will improve, because I'm quite confident that Forex trading will come into the country in a big way, because it has to. It's taken over the world. It has to come into India also in a big way. And once that happens, definitely all these major platforms like MetaTrader and all are going to have a major say in India, because then you'll have then NSE and the BSE also tying up with them. And that is a time when you get legitimate data without time delays, and a lot of integration will happen, because MT4 for sure has a lot of integration abroad, because people, there's a total world which is there in MT4 world, where people are preparing lot of codes, and automated trading is one of the best software for automated trading for it.
It's like a complete different universe. Like
Yes.
there exists like a complete different universe for MT4, people living and breathing MT4.
Yes, yes, yes. Very true, very true.
And the second part of the answer, I just added out, like as you told, because of the liquidity issue, the manipulation is quite possible. As a screen reader, will it be possible for us to catch it, or we need to just stick to the system?
See when you spend a lot of screen time, that system already gets ingrained into you. Okay. You already start looking for those particular points in the graph. You already it just comes to you, because I'm very sure right now the way Nimla sir scans hundreds of charts every day, it is not a matter of joke.
Yes.
And he is doing it by looking at the charts. Okay, he has a screener, that's good, but then I don't think he needs a screener, because he can actually kind of look at the chart and say what's the next move of this chart is going to make up. At times there have been cases when he has actually said that, okay, it's going to make a pullback, and it makes a pullback, because that is not magic. It is just that it is so ingrained into the system that you start looking at the charts like that, and you get that kind of a feedback from the charts.
So more of a screen time actually helps me.
Yes, it does. But again, you have to balance your lifestyle with it. You cannot be at 12 hours on the screen, because you have to follow the system of 20 minutes, 5 minutes. 20 minutes at the screen and 5 minutes relaxation for your eyes. Just so that system do follow. Otherwise, it's very taxing and on the eyes, and it burns you out. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Good. Good. So anybody else wants to share something? It's already 7 o'clock. Want to share? The moon transit calendar is already, the link is posted in the chat section, so you can actually have a look. Okay. The whole guide is given there, so it's a nice thing to go through. Okay. Good. So anybody else wants to share? Sudhakar, you want to share something?
Hi, Anurag sir. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm following the markets from 5 to 6 years, and previously it was only mutual funds and little bit on stocks. And only from last 1.5 years, I seriously started looking at the technicals. Okay, and then I was introduced to the Nimla TA concept, and then I joined the ORB Academy, and I'm following you in the discussion room from almost, I think, little over 10 months.
Yeah.
The initial 6 months, it was so confusing for me. And I was looking at various other parameters and other technical aspects, not only the Nimla TA concepts, and I was looking at some other trainings and all, which I also went through. But then I finally came back to Nimla TA and then started slowly understanding. And with this 10 months of experience, and then seeing at the indicators and all the technical parameters, whatever it is, punching, okay. And then few weeks back, I also went through the candlestick course, and then I started analyzing, looking at the data, okay, seeing that, okay, why this particular trigger came, okay, and why there is a stop loss at only this particular point of time, okay, only at this level, okay, what is the higher stop loss, why it is given so much of range, okay. And initially I didn't get a grip of it, okay, but after 10 months, now it started making sense. So now I got the feeling that, okay, anything, we should give it some time, then only we can understand it.
Yes. Good.
Yeah, that is one point which I got it. And another thing is, from your discussion and all, I started only looking at the Nifty 50 stocks, and even Nifty 50 stocks also, to analyze, it is becoming more burden on me. So what I am doing right now is taking only narrow range stocks, okay, NR7 and IB, filtering it, and then those stocks I'm filtering it on the screener, seeing it, how the trend is emerging. And then I'm also looking at your suggestions, okay, and I'm after following you, I see that there are only particular stocks, okay, like the TCS or M&M, okay, IndusInd, Axis Bank, and then Bajaj Finance Twins, okay. These stocks has become very famous to me also, seeing the candles, okay, and where you are giving the trigger on and why it is only at that particular candle, okay. Started analyzing it, and it's been a great learning for me. I know by looking at the previous other people's experience, and after hearing that, I'm only at the baby steps.
We're all learning. We're all on the same road, just the milestones are different, right? Okay, now for those of you who are still with me, 27 of you are still lasting with me now. Okay, so I have something interesting for you. Okay, I'll leave you with a beautiful thing. Can you see this chart, Nifty chart on the screen? Yes. Is it visible?
Yes. Visible.
Now,
Yes.
can you see those tops and bottoms?
Yes.
Which are marked. Now,
Yes.
what if I tell you that these tops and bottoms were actually announced much advanced before they happened?
Lunar dates.
Yes. Yeah, this is actually a beautiful concept about lunar cycles. Okay. So, the moon exerts a very beautiful influence on how the market works. And it has a beautiful weekly cycles, okay? Beautiful weekly cycles where it will go just like the tides. It will go up and go down and go up and go down. And you can more or less calculate these particular dates in advance. And it usually works beautifully, okay? So I just shared a few dates with you, okay, which are, you can make a screenshot of it and just see whether it really works, okay? These are pivot dates, okay? So there will be pivots, there will be like either a high or a low pivot formed on these dates. And at times there is a concept of inversions. So at times there could be that one pivot in between is missed, so the direction can change. So we usually use what I plotted here is actually a beautiful concept called JNS SAR, Just Nifty SAR. Just Nifty SAR, yeah. So if you use it in conjunction with the Just Nifty SAR, it works beautifully. Yeah. So this is something I'm leaving you with a beautiful thought, and we'll meet some other day and take it forward from there. Okay. So it was very nice talking to all of you, and I hope you gained something out of this session, and we'll definitely be in touch. And I need a lot of, it will be very nice if you can share your experiences with trading and, anything new which you discover, or anything nice which you discover with your trading, and share it, because it only goes on to improve my trading as a trader. Okay, so please do share, okay, because I am just like a student as you are, and we are just on the same learning curve. Okay. Yeah, JN SAR is a Just Nifty SAR. Okay, it is by a person called Elango. A very, very, very beautiful concept, Elango. That JN SAR indicator is there on, it is there on TradingView. Explore that. Good, then. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to share?
Thank you, sir.
Bogesh, you are there from Bangalore, Hyderabad, I believe. Are you there, Bogesh? Bogesh is around, yeah. Hey, anybody else wants to share something, you can share. Go ahead and share. Unmute yourself, okay?
Hi, Anurag sir. This is Durga.
Yeah, Durga. Tell me.
Yeah, I would like to share my observations from last 2 years. I mean,
please.
Yeah, there are a couple of things which are really working well as a position, not for trading. The first one is like a pullback thing. I mean, same as our intraday pullback. I used to track the monthly momentum, daily or weekly pullback. So that is working really well. It can be used as a positional for short term, 1 to 2 months. That is the one thing working well. The second part is the box breakout.
Yes.
Yeah, it is like accumulation for some time, certain period. And if it breaks the high, then it is going to give some momentum there. It will go on to run. Yeah. And if it is for a longer period on monthly time period, and that breakout happens with the volume, then it is a good bet on that.
Yes. Durga has been very, very, very active and very actively participating in in the trading forum which he is into. He's one of the very senior members of the Nimble family, and he does a lot of homework also, which I've seen in the various interactions. So Durga, it will be very nice if you can, whenever you have time, if you can share your, readings about BoxView with some charts and, with the others, it will be very nice.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, definitely.
And all of you should, you should share your charts, whatever your findings are on Twitter with each other. It's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you so much, Durga. Yes.
Last one. Yeah, Anurag sir, regarding the box breakout, I can give an example.
Yes, please.
Vinity Organics, it's given a beautiful breakout.
Come on, we can't hear you actually totally. Which stock you mentioned?
Vinity Organics.
Vinity Organics. Okay.
Please just give a box breakout of what you just mentioned.
Okay.
Consolidation and a breakout. So it's on a daily chart. So since you brought it up, I just thought maybe.
Yeah. So why don't you do one thing? Why don't you just open the chart and highlight it and then share it with in one of those groups.
Yeah,
so it is a nice example which people can look into, right?
Yeah. Yes, Anurag sir. Yeah. Good. I can do that.
Good. So if anybody else, or we can wind up if you want to share something. Okay. Good, then take care. Yes.
So thank you very much for all your experience sharing. Really help us a lot. At least personally, I can say that there are a lot of things which gave me a confirmation that I am on the better path. I can't say on the right path or wrong path, but definitely on the better path. And there are a lot of things which I have taken as a pick away from your discussion as well, which will improve me and give me a direction again for the follow through of learnings. So thank you very much for this.
Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We can't hear you, Rajesh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time today.
Welcome.
It was a fantastic session.
Yeah. I hope it was fun. It was fun for me also to come across so many new people here. And we are going to make a very good team. Okay, so let's keep sharing. Let's keep encouraging each other. Make mistakes. Make mistakes. Don't be fearful of making mistakes. Okay.
Sir, do we have every monthly like this video
interaction?
Yes, sir. Interaction session every monthly.
We can definitely have. I would love to. I would love to learn from you. So we'll try to keep it once a month where all of us get together, have some chit chat, and discuss what we have discovered over the month. We'll do that.
Sir, one request from my side. If you can invite Nimler sir, Dishma sir as well on this particular session. I know he doesn't, he would be busy with all the stuff, all the training what he is conducting. I know that, but yeah, it would be good to have him here as well.
See, I have not met him ever. I have not spoken to him ever. Okay. So I'm as new to him as you are. Okay. So I'm not sure about that. But definitely he will be present with his concepts here. So that is what we have been discussing. But then I don't know really. I can ask him to come, but I really don't know because this is something which I have no control over. And that's the best part of it, that without meeting somebody, without knowing somebody, without have spoken to somebody, the only voice I've heard about him is his prayer. He posted a prayer in one of the intern groups. Okay, a daily prayer which he uses. And that is the only time when I've heard his voice. Okay, so that is the only time you can make out what kind he looks like.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, we just don't know. So let's hope, let's pray that he comes in one of the sessions.
Yeah? Okay. We will make that happen as well.
Sure. Collective sankalpa, it will happen.
Yeah.
Yes. What just one, yes. Good then, take care. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, good night. Bye.
Bye, take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.